So we are here in Raphine, Virginia. Raphine. It's R-A-P-H-I-N-E, and it's in Virginia. And we are at the Quaker Steak and Lube burger joint, parts depot, gift shop, and museum. Kind of all of the above. Neat little place. Okay, it's not really very little. It's actually a pretty large car museum and restaurant. There are only 2 waitresses working today. This is pretty remarkable that they're getting everything done that they are with just 2 people working the front. So, a bit of a hot rod theme here with the motorcycles hanging from the ceiling. Can you see those in there? And a 57 Chevy gasser. Yeah, a complete 57 Chevy gasser hanging over top of the bar. That's pretty wild. But the car museum here, there's not a lot of vehicles, but they got some trippy stuff, man. Some very small cars. I don't even know what this is. It's actually not a car. It's some sort of a machine for doing some sort of thing. But yeah, it's got a battery box right there and probably an ignition coil inside there, or magneto, to run a spark plug and make a spark go over to this cylinder head. I don't know. And run the engine that obviously turns some sort of a belt. And there are several similar machines. Okay, now this one's got a hopper of some sort on it, and it looks like it is a grinder. Doesn't look like it would be as efficient as, say, a stone wheel grist mill or whatever, but yeah, it's something. And it's got an engine, and it's got lots of wheels and pulleys, and apparently it goes back to 1919. But I digress. So, the good stuff. Got a 51 Ford right here. Pretty sexy. With, how about that hood ornament? I think that is just about as trippy as any hood ornament I've seen. Even Toot's enthralled. She thinks it's pretty cool. So, got spotlights on both corners. That's pretty neat. Don't see those just everywhere. And the interior in this car, wow. I'm sure that could not possibly be original, but it's looking pretty good for a Ford. You know, just a freaking old rebuilt Dodge. So, some smaller cars, even a boat tricycle. That's wild. So we got the toy cars there, but this is the hot one. This is a Studebaker Packard Hawk from 1958. This was the only year that the Hawk was a Packard. Now, for its entire life, it was built as a collaboration between Studebaker and Packard. But in 1958 and 1958 only, it got the Packard badge. See, right there. but still had the Studebaker Hawk emblem. All the same body parts, all the same lines, same car. But this one is a Packard. Talk about luxury. How many cars that you see now have the outside of the window upholstered so that your arm doesn't get sweaty when you're driving down the road with your elbow sticking out? That's the kind of stuff Studebaker did. I just think it's awesome. And check out the textured inlay in that tail fin. Okay, number one, these tail fins put to shame anything that Chevy ever did with their tail fins. They're just bad. They're wicked. They're awesome. And you got the Continental spare there. I bet there's not really a spare tire under that. Oh, and 2 radio antennas. How's that? Get your stereo action going. Yeah. And check out the textured inlay in that tail fin. Okay, number one, these tail fins put to shame anything that Chevy ever did with their tail fins. They're just bad. They're wicked. They're awesome. And you got the Continental spare there. I bet there's not really a spare tire under that. Oh, and 2 radio antennas. How's that? Get your stereo action going. Yeah. Dual exhaust. If memory serves, I believe that this car had a 284 cubic inch V8. It's kind of a small block V8, but it made a lot of power for its day. Awesome lines. That is designed by Raymond Loewy. Just beautiful curves. This is the guy who actually invented the Coke bottle. And you see lots of his design cues on lots of stuff everywhere. So here's another Ford. I guess we won't hold it against him. This is a 41. Lots of 40s around, lots of 39s even. But a 41 Ford, you don't see them because all of the U.S. car makers were building stuff for the war in 41. So this one would have been built very, very, very early, 1941, before Ford went over to all military construction. And I just realized that car is not showing up the right color on my video. The real color is sort of a gray blue. It's showing kind of a sky blue on here. It's not. Somebody put a neat little orange pinstripe on there. I think that sets out the whole thing quite nicely. So it has a manual transmission with the column shifter there. That's going to be fun to drive. And that great big steering wheel tells me no power steering. So that's going to be fun to drive. I think we'll leave this one here. Okay. Now this is getting into my bailiwick. Except it's a Ford again. But, somebody's got to have a truck. That's a pretty neat little truck. Oh, and they even left the key in it. Yay. Maybe it is for me. Maybe not. I bet this one doesn't have power steering either. It looks very, very cool. Very, very clean. Oh, that tailgate's got a whole lot of layers of paint on it. edges of the Ford stamp fade out like that. 1928 on that one. I think this is more modern machinery. Oh, Mobile oil sign and a couple old Sky Chief and Mobile gas pumps there. Gosh, that Sky Chief pump is about 11 feet tall. That's crazy. I bet once you got the gas up into the glass part though, it would drain pretty freaking quick. Oh, more of the decor. Let's scooch over here. We've got a NASCAR car up on a post there. And it looks to have the complete engine in place. Transmission, rear end. Looks like the whole thing is there. That's pretty wild. What else? Oh, more vehicles hanging from the ceiling. Tractors everywhere. And airplane. Oh, there's a Mopar sign. The blue one over on the far wall there, EP. And another Ford truck. That's pretty cool. This one looks like you could actually haul some stuff in. Dave Biggie Law, Middlebrook, Virginia, certified doctor of motors. He probably doctored on this motor some too. Alrighty. Oh, there's a Duesenberg toy car up there. That's kind of cool. Another SO gas pump. Coke box. So we are alone in this car museum. This memorabilia museum. Lots of toys there. And they don't even have the lights turned on. I guess because there's nobody working at the counter of the gift shop. But the doors were open and nobody's told us to leave yet. So we didn't. And yay, there's a nice little family coming in. I think they're going to enjoy their lunch. The food here is very good. Alrighty, so we are over here at the Quaker Steak and Lube in Raphine, Virginia. And that one, rascally, little rascal, just snuck and ate some of my food because she's going to be all big man about it. And she tried the Eat Heat Challenge hot sauce. Go ahead.
I'm just pointing to it.
Yes, all she wants to do is point to it now because it burns to even do that, she said. So, yeah, she tried a little bit of that sauce that I got in a side cup because, well, I was afraid that I wouldn't be man enough to actually eat any of it. So I just tried a teeny weeny little sample. And, yeah, this stuff is no joke. So I had to just document this for posterity and stuff. That I am indeed going to eat some. No way am I going to eat that whole 2 ounces of this sauce. But yeah, let's see. Let's get us a little hunk of dead chicken meat here. So this has already got some pretty fiery Cajun sauce on it. But just to give it a go, we're gonna try it for real. And if I die, well, I guess Took gets the truck. So here we go. See, it's still there. Instant snot. If hell is anything like that sauce, y'all better get your lives right. Oh, gosh. That is, it's just not right. Okay, I tried some tea and some coleslaw and a french fry with tartar sauce. I'm trying to cool that off. I am not man enough to do this challenge that they have, where if you eat 6 wings slathered with that stuff, you get a free t-shirt or something. I mean, they don't even give you the respect of giving you the food for free. I mean, they could at least throw in a roll of frozen toilet paper or something. But as it is, I got the feeling I'm going to be sitting there tonight hollering, "Come on, ice cream." This, oh Lord, this is bad. But I got to do some more. Why? Because it's there. I think because people like to see me hurt myself. This is not a cry for help, y'all. This is just pure freaking stupidity, but here we go. Okay, I'm bringing my brother over here. I have to bring my brother over here. Oh, this stuff is bad.
How we doing over here?
Oh,
Good, thank you.
near dead.
That heat getting to you? Uh-huh.
Amy, this is Amy. She did this to me, y'all.
You asked for it. I have to give the customer
She
what they asked for.
twisted my arm. She
Don't tell
got it
that
all the way back behind me, like
Don't tell
that.
part.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna go put the toilet paper in the freezer, y'all. I'll see you later. Alrighty, so I think I'm gonna do this while Claudette is doing her hand sanitizer, because, well, she needs to concentrate on that, and this way she won't interrupt me a lot while I'm doing my video. So anyway, yeah, Quaker Steak and Lube is that place. Uh-huh. Well, okay, the mirror is not part of it. It's that place. And that's a good size restaurant, man. It's like, well, it's big. I'm gonna tell you, the food was pretty stinking good. I got a create your own combo dealie that you can pick either regular wings or boneless wings or chicken tenders. I got the tenders, and you have your choice of any of the sauces. I should have shot video of the menu. They've got probably 20 or 24 sauces available, and I got the Cajun, which is about 3/4 of the way up on the heat scale. The Cajun sauce is not painful, but it's plenty hot. It's got a lot of spice to it. Tut did not like the flavor of the Cajun sauce at all. She said it tasted like old lady perfume. I didn't quite catch the old lady perfume. It's got some different spices in it that I don't get much of. I couldn't identify them, but they got plenty of heat. And I think, yeah, thanks for that. Oh, let's have some better music. Yeah, so Tut got fish and chips. What'd you think about your fish and chips, Tut? Tell the
They were
truth.
very good. Thank you very much.
Are you lying?
No.
How were they cooked?
Perfectly.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you get enough to eat?
Yes.
Was the flavor all right?
Yes.
And texture?
Yes.
What'd you think about, like, the service?
Very good.
What was that chick's name that waited on
Amy.
us? Yeah, Amy. Amy was very, very nice and very helpful, and she was only 2 waitresses working today. And, I mean, you can see all the cars in the parking lot. They've got plenty to do. But honestly, I think the staff is pretty professional. They did not seem overwhelmed or flustered with a whole lot of work to do, and that was good. We got our food in a reasonable time. Didn't take long at all. Now, this is after we called ahead to make sure that they were open, and the guy who answered the phone, Jesse, said that there was a bit of a wait to get food to the tables once people got seated. We didn't experience that. I mean, there were maybe 3 or 4 minutes to get our drinks, and I would guess another 7 or 8 minutes, so maybe 10 or 11 minutes total from the time that we sat down until we were actually eating. So let's see. She got iced tea and fish and chips, and not cheap for fish and chips, but it was 5 cod fillets, and was it 4? I thought it was 5. Okay, 4 cod fillets, not big ones, but they were decent size. And honestly, they looked to me like Mrs. Paul's or Gorton's Fisherman frozen fillets, but I tasted one and it was really good. It tasted like fresh fish. Maybe they're doing something really right in the kitchen. That'd be nice. Yeah, $13.99 for fish and chips. I got an Arnold Palmer. I was surprised that it cost $1 more than just a regular iced tea or lemonade. They charge $1 for mixing the two, but yeah, whatever. And I got the custom combo for $13.49. It's not often that I eat cheaper than the wife, but I guess my Arnold Palmer for an extra $1 made up for that. And I got a 2-ounce cup of their Eat the Heat Challenge SOS sauce. And let me tell you, that sauce is the real deal. I did research it a little bit before we got here and found that the heat index on that stuff is 1.5 million Scoville units. That means that you can put 1 drop of this sauce in a swimming pool filled with 1.5 million gallons of water and taste the heat in the sauce. 1 drop in 1.5 million gallons. That's hot. I'm not exaggerating about putting the toilet paper in the freezer tonight. I've never had anything that hot in my mouth ever before, and I hope that I never do again. Okay, what's this coming out of the restaurant? I might have just changed my mind. No, didn't mean that, honest. And, yeah, that stuff is wicked. I'm definitely bringing my brother down. I still owe him for hot food pranks when we were in, like, middle school. Todd, this is your notice. So, let's see. What is it that Will and Dawn say? I can't remember what Will and Dawn say. We're not professionals like they are. But spin that around. It's you, Tut. Would you eat here again?
Yes.
Even if you had to ride all the way from Roanoke?
Yes.
Okay. I would definitely eat here again. I probably will eat here again. I'll make excuses. The first time that we ate at Quaker Steak and Lube was in Sevierville, Tennessee, down by Pigeon Forge. And it was really good. Honestly, I'm surprised that restaurant is smaller than this one. This place is, it looks like it might have been built to be like a hospital clinic or something like that. It's that size. It's that sort of a vibe to the building. But yeah, the food was really good. I had their burgers in Tennessee, and their burgers are phenomenal. They are banging. I wanted to do something different today. I wanted to try that super hot sauce. I can already feel myself beginning to regret it because it's sitting in my stomach right now. It feels like it's giving birth. And if a head and hands poke out of my chest in a little while, it's probably just the devil, because I'm sure that he inhabits that sauce. It is, God, that is some nasty. No, it's not nasty. It tastes great. It's scorpion peppers with some sort of a wild berry something or other. And I think the trick there is that the sweet kind of hides the heat for a second, but then there's so much sugar in the sauce with those wild berries that it coats your tongue. It sticks to everything in your head, and is really, really painful. I had maybe 1/8 of an ounce out of the 2-ounce cup, and that was all for me. No more. But anyways, I guess that's going to wrap this one. And yeah, sorry, no guitars, no building stuff, no woodwork, no pretty wood to show off right now. But this is something a little bit different and kind of fun that I thought we might give it a go today. See what you think. If you get a chance, and you've got a chance because you're sitting there watching YouTube, don't act like you're busy. Click the like button and the subscribe button, and that'd be real nice. I'd appreciate it a whole lot. And so I guess we'll head out of here with a little bit of Dio. Yay! Copyright.